everyone, so today I'm going to do my hashtag 365 days of samples, and if you see me being a little weird with my hands, I have a freshly painted coat of nail polish on my fingernails, and I'm gonna try not to ruin them, but at the same time I have to film this video, so if I'm like this and like picking it up like a dragon lady, it's because I don't want to ruin them, and this is the only time I can paint them and film this video because we're like in the middle of like finals week, so this is like my little escape. I'm also pulled an all-nighter, so I'm running on like no sleep right now, but this is like my little escape, my little mental break, and yeah, so let's get right into it. I'm going to start with my deluxe size samples. So because it's been kind of like finals, and it's still not over, it's going into next week as well, but I just haven't had time to remember to use the deluxe size products, and today I had a little bit of extra time because I finished all my stuff in the all-nighter, but I didn't have enough time to go to sleep, so I actually had time to get ready. So I actually used the products again, and I came to like a couple of realizations. So let's start with the first thing. We have the Fan Aromatherapy Shampoo. As you can see, I'm a little bit less than halfway in the bottle. This is really one use because with stuff like this, I want to make sure like my entire scalp is coated in this stuff, and I like to let it sit just so it takes up all the gunk out of my scalp and the roots of my hair. But this smells like wood, like a woodsy manly scent, and I don't feel like it's doing much of aromatherapy, but like as in getting the stuff out of my scalp, I don't know. It's just, I mean, what can you expect from like a hotel shampoo sample? But I really believe that aromatherapy, a big part of it is in your mind, and this just isn't like enough for me to be like, oh my gosh, I feel so relaxed while using it. No, I think like, oh my god, my scalp is gonna smell like a man. So it just has one use. I'll probably end up using it up tonight, so you're not gonna see this again because I had to wash my hair tonight and it'll be gone by then. But you'll probably see this in my empties video. The next product is the Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizing Primer. I am terrible at marking stuff because when I like try to squeeze like all the air out today, it was like right underneath the line, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I've used it more times, or maybe it's just that because you don't need enough and I haven't been using it like every single day, I haven't seen that much progress. But I stopped and then went back to this, and I don't really love this. Like, it doesn't do terrible things for my makeup, but it doesn't do great things, so it's just like an extra step that is not worth it. So I am going to try to have this finished by my next update, which is what I say all the time, but life gets in the way, school gets in the way, and then things happen. So hopefully I can get it done by next week, but it's just not something, it's not worth the extra step of a primer. Okay, and then we have the StriVectin Advanced Retinols Intensive Night Moisturizer. I honestly forgot to use this a couple times, and then at the same time, every 3 nights it's a different thing. So 1 out of the 3 nights of like this different skincare routine, I focus it on just pure moisturizing. The other 2 nights are like acne and like resurfacing for hyperpigmentation, or it's called PIE. I saw a Gothamist, her channel, and her name's Renee too, because that's my name, and I'm like, she is a K-beauty Korean skincare junkie, not necessarily just K-beauty, but just a Korean, well, she is Korean, but no, just like a skincare junkie, and I'm kind of a skincare junkie. So what was I trying to do with this? I don't know. Anyways, my point being is that every 3 nights, night 1, night 2, night 3 are completely different skincare for each other to take care of my face problems, and that's what I found that works best with my skin, and still like not have it be like so oily, and then not it combating my acne or like little breakouts here and there. It's a long process that maybe one day I'll make a video, but because I'm only using this every 3rd night, I haven't had like that much time to use it, and I don't really see much difference in my areas here because my cheeks and my chin have been areas I've used retinol for a year, since like I want to say maybe when did I start using? My junior year of high school, and I'm a junior in college now, so it's been 4 years. And the only place I never really put retinol was on my forehead because that wasn't a problem area. And I don't know if it's this or if it's because of like a different product, or like now that I'm starting to target my forehead lines, I'm starting to get little breakouts, so I don't know if it's attributed to this, but again, it's like the purging breakouts that you get when you try retinol products, because the forehead has been a place that has never had retinol before. This is going to be like a very long video than usual. So I think it does moisturize, but it's not anything like super wow amazing. I'm definitely starting to go through the little purging stage because of retinol, not just because of this, but other products too. But this is definitely like aiding to it, so I can't really say like, yeah, it's super helpful, because the only place I would notice it is my forehead, and I wouldn't be able to notice it until after the purge, if that makes sense. Okay, and then this product, so I stopped using this like once or twice, and at first I thought this wasn't doing anything, but it definitely does a little something for my hair, especially if I'm not putting it, I don't know. So I did a hair mask the other night, this last time I washed my hair, and it definitely, because it was left really soft and because it was heavy, it definitely took, I wasn't having the curls that I was normally having. So then when I used it this morning, I'm like, are my curls my natural curls, or has this been aiding it? And I feel like this has been aiding it, and now I'm just like, wow, it's one of those products that like you don't appreciate until you stop using it and you notice a difference, and then you start using it again, and then you're like, oh my gosh, this was doing something. So it's funny how these things work out. And so now I like this, and now I'm considering buying the full size when I run out. This only has about like 2 to 3 more uses left. I'm still debating on whether I'm going to include it in this next video or not, or like in the next update. I probably won't, just because it'll be done in like after 2 more uses. But yeah, considering purchasing it once I like can afford to spend the money on it, because I don't know how much it costs, but I'm pretty sure it's expensive because it's DevaCurl. Okay, let's move on to the foil packet samples. This is the Hourglass Illusion Nude. I only used it once. There's still like a lot of product. This color is too dark, and I've had samples of it before in my shade, and I never really like enjoyed it. It's way too heavy. You can tell that it's cakey. It has amazing coverage, but it's just not quite for my... Maybe if I just had dry and not dehydrated skin, it would look nice, but because it's a little more on the dehydrated side, it doesn't look good, it doesn't fit well. It's not something I'd be interested in purchasing ever. The next one was the Aveda Uplifting Scent Essential Minerals. This is like the Dead Sea Water Mineral Hand Cream. This is so thick. It was good. I mean, it was nice. But maybe once I get through my Bath & Body Works stockpile, which I feel like will be never, I'll think about purchasing that. Okay, then the StriVectin Volumizing Hand Treatment. I got 1 use out of it, and boy, does it smell like foot cream. And I used it before I went to bed, and I did feel it being very... I did feel like my hands, like the back side of my hands being very plump, but not so much my palm, which makes sense, but you know, you would think this would be a little volumizing. And then I woke up the next morning and just jumped in the shower, so I wasn't able to see if it looked hydrated, so that was that. It's not something I'd be interested, maybe at least not yet. Then I have the Phyto Paris Color Protected Radiance Mask. My hair is not color treated. I mean, it's a different color at the end, but it's not something I upkeep, and I haven't upkept since like November. No, that's a lie. Since like last year. So since like a year ago, I haven't done anything color-wise to my hair. This didn't do much for moisture either, so it's not something I would look into, because I feel like if I were to ever have my hair colored again, I would want a mask that would actually hydrate, and this didn't do it for me. Okay, so because a lot of my deluxe sizes have like 1 to 2 uses, I am going to pick out 3, and then I'll pick out, I'm gonna go with 3 samples. But because my nails are still wet, this is kind of be hard. I kind of just want to pick them because it's gonna be hard. Okay. So, don't kill me because I'm picking them, and I know it's supposed to be random, but my nails are wet, and I'm also not going to be home this weekend, so I kind of need like travel essentials. So I have this Garnier Fructis conditioner, just a foil packet because I'm gonna need conditioner, and I don't want to bring it back. I mean, I guess I'm not gonna bring it back, so just know I'm gonna use it. I have another one in here, and I'm just gonna use that to talk about it next week. Okay, another one. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. What is this? I want to pick out a couple of my Sephora samples. That sounds like it'd be fun. Okay, so this is I know, I'm picking it like this is the Tatcha Silicone SPF 35. That's perfect. I'm gonna need some because I'm almost out of my little travel size, so this is gonna be perfect. Okay, one more. You guys are probably gonna think like, wow, she is such a cheater, pumpkin eater. But you know what? It's what I need, okay? And I also don't want to ruin my nails, and I'm like, I think I ruined them. At least one of them, but it's not that obvious, so just like pat it and hope you can't see it. This is gonna be such a long video. Okay. What is that? A cleansing conditioner? No. I really don't have that many foil packet samples. That's kind of like, wow. What is this? Peter Thomas Roth? Trying to pick this up. Okay, this is the cucumber gel mask. So that is my third sample. And now we're gonna pick deluxe sizes. Okay. What do I want to do? Honestly, this project is, I feel like it'll be over like before I realize it because there's not that much. So I'm gonna pick out the Kiehls Midnight Recovery Concentrate. I haven't tried this out. I know it gets a lot of hype, so that'll be interesting to try out. I probably won't travel with it just because it's like a break off top. So that'll be interesting. Ooh, here's one I definitely want to do. This is another Excipial 20% Urea Intensive Healing Cream. I've used one of these before, and you know, it's starting to get a little bit warmer, so I want to like control or keep my keratosis pilaris at bay, so that's what I'm going to use. And then the last one, okay, I'm going to do this tiny one just because a lot of these are like hair samples, and I have quite a bit of hair ones. This one's doable. This is the Aveda Dry Daily Moisturizing Oil. So that'll be good with my hair. I know it's like, how boring. She picked them out. But honestly, your girl's gotta do what I gotta do because I need some stuff to take for this weekend. So yeah, I hope you guys kind of enjoyed watching this. And I'll see you guys all in my next one.